So I had to get James to take this part off for me. So this is what I'm going to be replacing this part with. This is for a chandelier bulb. And then I have the little white piece that I'm going to paint, slip over it. I'm going to paint it black. Haven't done that yet. But I was going to show you what I'm going to do. You're just going to disconnect these two wires like that. And we're going to need them. So disconnect them, get that off. Then I'm going to unknot this because I've got to get this piece off. So, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Tell me y'all don't do that when you're in tightening zone. Okay, I'm gonna slip this off like that. And this has the little, what is that called?
It's a threaded grommet.
Threaded grommet. And this is gonna thread onto this, but we gotta get the wires up through this so we can attach it to our little screws on each side. And that's how we will get the power. So let me do that real quick. Like so. And I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that down. Should I go ahead and tighten it down, James?
Yeah. Wire's got to run with it.
Like that. And now I'm gonna take these wires and I'll be able to pull them once I get it where I need it, but I need the excess right now. So how am I gonna do that, James? How did I do it on the last one?
Pull it up over the top.
Oh, duh. I had a blonde moment. No offense to the blondes.
I'm gonna have to talk to your hairdresser.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, now I gotta switch out because this is a Phillips. I'm gonna loosen this up right here. Like so. So we can get this around it. And then we're gonna tighten that up.
You need to wrap it around the same way you're gonna tighten it.
Huh? I did. I'm going in the same direction.
Okay.
Like that. There we go. Then we're gonna pull this one through to this side and do the same thing. So let me loosen this one up. Might help if I could get it in the, there we go. Okay. Then we're gonna take this, wrap it around and tighten it up. And if I have done everything correctly, we should have power. And then this piece, once we paint it, go over this like that. Actually, like that. What do you think, James? How'd I do?
Okay.
Okay, I have the bulb, and if I've wired this up correctly, when I plug it up, it will come on. So let's see. This is not the flame, the little flickering bulb I had wanted, but this will let me know if I've got it working, and then I can find my other little bulb. So, switch. Moment of truth. There we go. What do you think about that, James?
I'm so proud of my little electrician.
Your wife did it and didn't even need your help.
Mm-hmm.
So all I gotta do now is paint this black. I gotta touch up right around here. But before I do that, I'm gonna go see if this is gonna fit in my lantern out front. The whole reason I bought this. It may be too tall. I may have to use the other one. So, follow me, James. Let me open the door. So, as I suspected, it's too tall. Now, it would fit in here if I do it like this, but then you wouldn't see the bulb. Now, there's a way I could fix that.
No.
What are you thinking?
No.
What?
No.
There is a way to fix it.
Yeah.
I could get a shorter one of these.
Or you can cut the stand off.
No, it's got the wire. It's got the thing in it. The wire. What thing off? You gonna cut it for me?
No.
You gonna let me cut it?
I'm gonna make you cut it.
Okay, I may cut this, y'all, and then it'll fit.
Let's see if it'll work. Hand it here.
Okay, so I had to wire this back together because the middle piece in here could not come out for us to cut it down. So I'll just have to use this somewhere else. It's okay, no big deal. But I do have this one that I painted. Thank goodness I picked this one up. So I'm fixing to go around there and put it up, put it in the lantern with my extension cord.
Come get Mom does some baby shit.
Alright, y'all, look over there. So cute. I need something in there to elevate it.
No.
No? Why no?
No.
Why no?
No.
Why? We don't care what he says. We do what we want to do.
You don't want to catch the top of the lantern on fire. That flame blowing in there is just gonna burn the house down.
James got jokes, y'all. Hey, y'all. I did find my little flickering bulb. Have it in the lantern. And that's what it looks like. So I love that that little corner's lit up now. And I will turn it off during the day. It has a little on-off switch. And I'll leave it on at night. So, now that y'all have seen how I've done the lamps and which one I put out in the lantern, I still have the black one. I did go ahead last night and spray paint the whole, I spray painted it all again. It needed another coat and I just went ahead and spray painted the little black piece on it. I've put it up in the closet. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to use it, and I may not use it myself at all. I may like end up giving it to Delana for one of her rooms or something. Maybe even Tyler's room, I'm not sure. And I can always rewire it back to the other kind of bulb and have a shade on it. So that's done. But I am going to show you where I've styled the plates. I love those plates. They're absolutely beautiful. And like I said, most of that stuff I bought yesterday was for Sarah and Delana. I did put prints in the frames. Let me talk to y'all about the prints. I'm getting a lot of questions about the prints and wanting to know what website, especially want to know which website I got, the one with the little lady in front of the house hanging out the clothes. I don't know. I have went back. What I do is I go on Pinterest and I search free vintage print downloads, or if there's a free chicken print downloads, whatever the subject is, and I just click on until I find what I'm looking for. And each site is different what it requires you to do. Some require you to enter your email address and then they send you the vintage prints, and then you can save them, download them and save them and have them printed that way. Some you can just go right there and get them right then and there. Each site is different. I am not the most tech savvy to be able to like give a full tutorial on that. But as far as what websites I've got these off of, I don't know. And I'm so sorry. I know that's horrible. But I usually save all these to my phone. It's usually one of those things I'll be doing when I'm laying in bed at night, just scrolling through Pinterest, looking, just kind of get sleepy to fall asleep. And so it's not even something I even think about. So for that, I apologize. But if you will go on Pinterest and you will search free, whatever kind of print downloads you want, there's a bunch going to come up. And now when I go on Pinterest, they're just automatically in my feed now, you know, especially the bird prints. And and then you just click on it and do what it says to do to get it on your device. And there's so many different devices people use, so I only know how to use my iPhone, the Apple products, and I'm not even good with my MacBook as much as I am with my iPad and my phone, because that's what I use for everything really. So I apologize that I don't have like specific websites. I just go and just look on Pinterest. And I didn't even know that was a thing. I, for a while, had been buying mine from Etsy. Etsy's an awesome place to buy prints. But then it just hit me one day, why don't I check Pinterest? So that's what I did. So that's all I can tell you about that. I'm still trying to go through and find that. I searched that print again with that little lady with in the old house hanging up the clothes. I can't even find it again, so I don't even know where it was at to share that with y'all. I am so sorry for that. But if y'all will just get on Pinterest. Pinterest is so amazing for everything. Some of the pictures you can look at and just automatically, there's like 3 little dots, and you click on that and it'll say download image, and you can download the image. I've done that before too. Some of them won't let you do that, but some of them will. So that's all I know about that. And I wish I had more information. I wish I could just send you to a direct site, but I don't. I just get on Pinterest and scroll and just search. I mean, you could even probably get on Google and search for free vintage downloads. I think I've done that before too. So I know that if prints were after a certain time, there's not a copyright to them. So I don't even understand all that to know. I just make sure it's a free printable download, and that's what I get. But that's that. But I did put some prints in those frames. I'm fixing to go hang them up in my bathroom for my little collage wall. So I will show y'all those. I will show you the plates. And yeah, we'll see what else happens. So there's that plate. Is it not beautiful? I love it so much. I need to dust my shelf, so we're not gonna get too close. Okay, this is one of the little frames. I just put this little sheet print. This was a free download, and it was actually a bigger print, but I just kind of picked a part of the scene out and cut it, and I just kind of set it there. I like having just different things that you can look at, like when you look at a vignette and you say, oh, I see something different. I didn't see that before, you know. I just kind of like that. So I put that there, and then here's where I've put the other plate. And I just love it. I think it is so beautiful for the spring and summer. So pretty. Okay, so in our bedroom, this is one of the frames right here. Now, y'all, you see this print, the still life print? Now, I can give y'all a website that come from, but I just put that there. There's a glare, maybe. There's that on this gallery wall. I know I said I wasn't gonna add another frame to this gallery wall, but I think it's okay. It looks fine, and I love it. Over here, I've added those two, and I just think they're so pretty. And y'all know I bring my chickens and everything all over my house, so I just thought those are so cute, and I love how like the vintage frames go together. So that's where I've put that. Like that. I personally don't believe your chickens have to be limited to just your kitchen. I have them in my bedroom. I have them in my master bath. I have them in my living room. Down the hallway. Yeah, wherever. Because if you have chickens or you've ever seen chickens, they just go anywhere they want to go unless they're caged up. So I love my chickens, and I've always loved chickens. So sorry about that. He's out there cutting our grass. It's gonna be fresh for the week. I think tomorrow it's supposed to start raining. Tomorrow and Thursday we're gonna get tons of rain. So now in my laundry room, I did put my old milk bottle back there with my other bottles. This is kind of where I put all my vintage bottles that I find and jars. because it just kind of goes with this room. And I just love the way it looks. I think on this bucket, I showed this to y'all in a previous haul. I think I'm going to get some gold rub and buff and put on these. I don't think I have any gold rub and buff left, but I'm gonna get some like antique gold. I may run to Hobby Lobby and get that and put that on that bucket. I think that would look better. I don't like it the way it is, so I'm probably gonna fix it. Okay, so I'm headed to Hobby Lobby to get that rub and buff. It just needs it, and I think I'll be happier with it. And since Hobby Lobby's moved, it's just right up the road from my house, which is not a good thing. Plus, it will also let me look at the clearance Easter stuff. See what I can find. So I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. Okay, so did y'all know they had shower curtains? I had no clue. Look at all these shower curtains. $34.99, 40% off, be $20. Had no idea. Hey, just got back from Hobby Lobby. Y'all, I went for rub and buff. But everything I got was on clearance. And I think you're going to be surprised. Okay. I got my rub and buff. This is the antique gold. So I'm fixing to use that. It wasn't on sale. I got these in the Easter section. They're regular $4.99, but they were 66% off. I got them for like $1.70 each. Now I'm going to take the strings off. I'm going to take the little flowers off. I'm probably going to take the eggs out and just use a little nest, because over in the over in the floral section, they had these same exact nests with nothing in them, just the nest, for $3.99 for 2 of them. And so I got these for $1.70 a piece. So I got those because I'm going to use those. Then on the clearance aisle, I picked up this ivy. It was regularly $13.99. I got it for $3.49. I don't know if y'all can see that. And this is just good filler, just to have. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it really. Okay, so I got that. But y'all, this next one I got, oh my gosh. I told the lady cashier, I was like, I don't even know why it was back there. I don't understand it. Look at this beautiful lavender bush. Regularly $14.99. I got it for $3.24. Now I got this because I'm gonna put this. My plan is to put this in that little bicycle out by my back door where I painted the sign and I've got it hanging from. To put this in that basket. That's why I got this. So that's the plan for it. But before I do any of that, I'm going to get that little bucket out of my laundry room and paint those little plastic stripes in this rub and buff. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just not with it today. Ugh. My sugar was dropping on me. I still got the shakes a little bit. I just got through eating me a handful of animal crackers. And y'all, gotta tell y'all about the best snack that I have found. And it's good for you. It's a lot of vitamin C. And it is helping me with my sugar. Like, I just love sweets. And it's helping me curb that because I'm getting the sweet. But I just take about usually about 5 strawberries, and I cut them up. And then I take 2 tablespoons of Cool Whip and 1 tablespoon of salted caramel syrup, like you put on ice cream. And I mix all that up and I eat that, and it is so good. And not a lot of calories for what you're eating. And for me, it's curbing my sweet craving. And when I put it in my little fitness pal, it tells me that the strawberries are loaded with vitamin C, that's a good choice. And James got me the regular Cool Whip, which it would be less calories if I have the sugar-free Cool Whip. So I'm gonna get that the next time. But yeah, I mean, it's just a great little refreshing snack. So might want to keep that in mind, especially with summer coming up. And it kind of like, if you love ice cream, that would kind of help with that part too, you know, with the Cool Whip and the strawberries and stuff. So just thought I would share that little bit with y'all. So let me go get my bucket and get those little straps painted because I'm so excited to get that done, and it's going to take a minute for it to dry. So I'll be right back. Hey y'all, here's my little bucket. I do have one of these little things because I'm going to squirt some out in here. And hopefully, in true form, a little will go a long way on this. I'm going to start with that little bit and see how far that gets us. All right, let's see what this looks like. I think that's gonna work. So let me get this done and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, this is what it looks like. So much better. I did not strive for perfection because it's an old piece and it is not in pristine condition. So I did not want it to be in pristine condition, but I do like having the black come through a little bit. Regardless if I would have done the rub and buff or not, I would have needed to do a base layer because when I pulled that gold foil off, it was actually just white underneath it and that wouldn't have looked good. So now with the black coming through with this rub and buff, it's looking aged and I like it so much better. It kind of goes along with that one I have in there by my chair. It's in the corner of my dining room. It has the gold bands around it and some of it is like rusty and just showing through. So this kind of mimics that. Some of y'all think this was a planter, and maybe it was, I don't know. Only reason I thought it was an ice bucket is because when I bought it, there was a big, thick, like sponge, perfect size to the bottom of it, in the bottom. And I thought, well, maybe you put the ice bucket in there and it was sweating and it would gather there. I don't know. That was why I was thinking ice bucket, but maybe it was just a planter. I don't know. But I love it. Doesn't matter. I love it. And I love the way I'm using it. So yeah, just think outside the box. But I'm going to let this dry. Then I'm going to put it back in there and call it good. I'm so excited to have this done. You know, sometimes we flip things and then we just have to reflip them because it just didn't work out the first time. And that's okay. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for me today. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I love spending time with y'all. I love having y'all with me. I don't know when I'll have another video up because literally I have nothing going on the next couple days. We're supposed to be getting storms, a lot of rain, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna face getting out and all that just to go thrifting. I know. An avid thrifter would, Donna. Yeah, well, I don't really need anything, you know what I mean? As far as the other lamp that I'm not using, that I've not shown, I'm still thinking about putting it over my cabinets because of it being the old wood spool. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might sand it a little bit and rough it up and distress it a little bit, and I may end up putting it up there. If I decide to do that, I would definitely share that with y'all. But I hope y'all learned something with me showing you how I wire them up. Y'all wanted to see how I did that, and that's exactly how I did the one on my countertop with the little easel on it that I have my ironstone plate. That's exactly how I did it, and y'all wanted to see that, and I told y'all the next time I had one I would show it. So, you know, proceed with caution. This is where my comfort level is, you know, you have to be comfortable if you decide to do it. But yep, so that's gonna do it for me today, y'all. I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. Okay, again, it's all about the details. Nobody will probably even notice that or pay attention, but I know it, and that makes me happier. And if you see this way, yeah, so much better, huh? Don't y'all think? Love it. And somebody just commented that I need some clothespins for my milk bottle. That would be so cute. I'm on the hunt for some vintage ones. Y'all always giving me ideas.